Second scrimmage over the weekend, this one in the Dome. I guess, what were the biggest improvements you saw from the first scrimmage to this scrimmage?
Flags. Yeah, it was better when it came to flags. You know, guys were locked in a little bit more. We had a couple of done ones. They had a little personal issue going on with two players that they were excited about, so they ended up getting something, and we made them run and hold hands. So I don't think they'll do that anymore. But no, it was just I was very pleased that we didn't have as many penalties and all. So it shows that we're starting to pay attention. And then those were officials, so it was legit. So it was a good deal.
Decision to come out today in no pads and a little lighter work, was that because of how the scrimmage went on Saturday? Or?
It's just part of the game. The guys have felt like we hit a lot. We've been hitting all summer. And, we're very physical. So, trying to become more physical. And I don't think that you could just continue to compound hit, because eventually your body will get too sore. So it just felt as though this was a day that we needed to come out in this mindset. And then I just want to make sure I take care of the guys. So that way when it's time for them to go out and compete in front of everyone and allow you guys to be what we wanted to be.
Speaking of the physicality, is everyone still healthy? Looking at a full roster heading into next week?
Yeah, we're looking at a full roster. We're looking at a full roster for the most part. I think Marcus Washington got to get surgery, like bicep or something like that. He tore his bicep, so he have to get surgery. But for the most part, we good. He was actually thriving, becoming, he was pushing in that second. He was running with the twos, so now he have to get surgery. So that sucks for him, just transferring in. But it's crazy. I got a chance to coach him at Georgia. He went to Louisville, and now he's here. And God does everything for a reason, so he'll get to be around me during this time when he has to go through recovery and things like that. And I care about the kids, so I'll take care of them. I'm not saying that they wouldn't or wherever they were, but I just feel more comfortable with him being with me right now and me getting the opportunity of taking care of that kid.
Is that a season-ending injury, a partial season?
It's a couple months. I think it's like 3 or 4 months. We plan on playing for a long time, so a couple months.
Well, what's his injury?
Bicep.
School turned up next week. What's the message going forward for the guys going into freshman, sophomore?
Go to class. I class check. Yeah, make sure you're in class. Go to class. It's a great school, great university. You come here to be a student athlete. Just make sure you go to class. Lock in and get to know other people. Meet people in the classroom, sit in the first 2 rows, do all the things that don't require talent that we say you have to do. Be on time. Don't be on your phone. Be respectful. Get dressed. Look clean like you. You know what I'm saying? Just go to class. Enjoy it. Enjoy college. You get to get away from football for some hours to lock in and really lock in on your second future. It's a lot of things you got. You got 2 goals, and these are one of them that you get a chance to go and take advantage of. So I'm just excited about class and guys getting to go through that and getting to add something else to that day.
Coach, your 12 campus coming to a close. What are you looking for from your team from this week as next week starts game plan?
Just to continue to get closer, mentally tougher, just being able to, there's a lot of distractions and things that are going to come about. School's coming back. It's a bunch of new students going to be on campus. Everything will be going on. But being able to still lock in while we're still in camp. We don't end camp till Saturday. So being able to lock in while camp's going on, being able to be where you're supposed to be at, do the things you're supposed to do. Just really dark, be detailed, be accountable, be relentless and tough in everything that you're doing, and that'll be fun.
Coach, to piggyback off that, 12 days away from the first game for you as the head coach, are you getting antsy, and when do you start to, flip the mindset from, the end of camp to game day?
I'm antsy about every day, every practice, honestly. I'm just thankful for every single day, and they'll tell you, when I'm at practice, it's all that you really have. It's the only thing that guarantees, so I'm always excited about it, but my mind's just been running all the time. I think about a lot of stuff, but I really try to focus on where I am and where we are, and just being able to be there for the players. They got a lot of things that's going on in their lives personal too, so do I. So it's, being able to attack the day and get ready for that day, and as the days come along and we get closer to game week and stuff like that, we'll see where it goes, man. We'll be excited. I'm ready though. I'll be excited.
When do you guys flip the switch to Ohio and basically camp ends and you're in game week?
That's a secret. If I tell you my secret, it ain't a secret no more. But just know, we know they're a very good football team. Their coach is a really good football coach. He's an offensive coordinator for a while, and I'm just thankful that I get the opportunity to compete against that guy. And I mean, they did a great job last year. They've been dominating their conference. So just thankful we get the opportunity to go against them. But we'll get to them when the time comes next week. But very thankful we get the chance to compete against them.
Coach, in the second scrimmage this weekend, was there anyone who really emerged receiver-wise and impressed you?
Really the same guys. Throw us home the same way. They did a good job. Let me see what young guys did something else. A couple of running backs, some young running backs did really impressed me. Malachi James got out again. He got it once he breaks. It's hard to catch him. He did a good job. Hart did a good job. So the younger backs really stepped up this week. We gave them a lot. They've done a lot of stuff. And Jamie Trouble. Yeah, Jamie had some big plays. He scored once or twice. So Jamie did a good job. He stepped up. I think he's going to play on a lot of teams too. He'll be a starter on some special teams. So, I mean, that guys, a lot of them that send it. Our freshmen did it. They starting to step up. They're starting to get acclimated and get more comfortable, being here. So we're very thankful for those guys.
Coach, there's a lot of hype around a lot of the stars on your team, particularly your quarterback. And there's a lot of preseason watch lists that have come out kind of looking at him. How do you help him stay grounded, especially in camp? And before the season even starts, how do you make sure he keeps a clean focus on this team?
We just talk about him being a leader for the team and how much we need him. How much guys on the team need him. And they want to see him do the right thing on a daily basis and not just leading the offense, leading the entire football team. So, I mean, that's really what we talk about, those things, and just talk about like that. I mean, it's about life too. I mean, football's going to happen. He's good at that. He can play football, so that comes as it goes. But it's more so about him being a leader and being able to become just a better leader and even better friend, and care and tell him sometimes when things are going on in certain guys' personal life. Because it's always good when a leader of the team could come to you and talk to you about it. I asked him first, are you comfortable if Kyle knows this? And they're like, yeah, of course. So then Kyle goes and he talks to him also. So just showing him how to be a good leader. That's the main thing. When you're the quarterback, everybody's going to play for you. But they say that you can tell them all you want about how much you care. But when you start to show them, that's when they really know you care.
The way he's talked about leadership, I wanted the team to see it before I spoke in terms of work ethic. Did you have a conversation with him? That's how I'd want to be led. Did you have a conversation with him and this is how I want you to do it, or was that natural?
That was just natural. I mean, I just talked to him about I want you to run. So, you got to run. You're a pocket quarterback. That's not who you are. I knew you since you was a little kid, and I want that same thing. I want you to run and compete, though. Winter workouts, he competed. Summer workouts, running, he competed. So it's just competitive. You might play quarterback, but you still want to get respect in that locker room. Respect the people that work hard. So he works his butt off, so that's why I respect him as a leader.
How impressed have you been with the freshmen and transfers who came in during the summer and their improvement in the team so far?
I'm really impressed with them. I mean, I don't have nothing to gauge them off of, other pieces of it except for where I was and things of that nature, but I'm thankful for them. I'm thankful that they work their butts off. They work hard. Guys gonna get things wrong. Guys get things right. I mean, it's back and forth, and it's my job to continue to coach them to be right. I'm a coach, horse-drawn buggy, taking important people from where they are to where they want to be. That's my job. So I'm just making sure that I get them where they want to be at.
Coach,
they bust their butt. Hold on 1 second. Yo, hey E, tell me too loud. Not too loud. Sorry about that. Who was saying something?
Coach, you've been on staff with Coach Ross before. Tell me about that relationship and what do you hope he adds to this team this year?
He got toughness. We argue every day because I coach the corners. He be coaching the receivers, so we're always competing and going at every period. We go back and forth, and it's playful. But he's like a little brother to me. We got to work together at Rutgers for Coach Shano, who taught us a lot of stuff, and then he left and went to Richmond in the NFL for some years while I went to Georgia. And we just got to connect back together. So it was just, I feel comfortable around him. I know how much he loves football. He's intelligent. So, it's like having another coordinator on the team also. He's really smart, and that's why he's the passing game coordinator. But it's cool. He got that little swag with him. He's the coach that always want to be dressed. Him and Coach Nick Williams compete over who will look the best, but every day you see him dress well. So it's pretty fun being around. I'm very proud of him. I'm happy for him. His mom and dad, just good people, So I'm just very thankful for him and his family for him being here. His wife, thankful that she allowed him to come because she runs everything there. And, his little Ross Jr., he got a little son that's a good little dude, so he's funny.
few more for Coach before we get to the players. If anybody's got them.
We ask every week, but anyone taking an edge in that backup quarterback competition?
Yeah, I'm thinking about playing now. They said I got some eligibility, but I still could throw. Nah, I think MJ and what's the name? They moved away from Jakari a little bit this past week. He tried. I would say MJ's doing a little bit better right now, but then Carlos might have a good day tomorrow. So it's like, I'm not going to say, okay, you the guy. Like, no, they're going to compete. And they're going to compete all year. Mm-hmm. So it's not like, once he get the backup role, then what is that? No, like, we're going to compete the entire year. So they're doing a real good job, bro. I'm excited about our quarterback situation right now. I'm very thankful. And Miss Johnson, Coach Mike Johnson's wife, allowed her son to come here, and his sister. She was the negotiator. Mm-hmm. So thankful that we got a chance to get them to be here. He's a good kid. And Carlos is busting his butt. He's actually just switched his whole mindset and personality. So he's grown up a lot since he got here.
Fran, when you look at the process of growing this team and getting ready for the season, what's been the most rewarding piece of it for you to see these building blocks come together?
What we did in the community and academically, and like when we have like chapel on Sunday, just how many guys are in chapel, just the young men that they're becoming. Like football, it's gonna be easy, but the fact that there's a lot of guys that are becoming young men. They're trying to do things the right way, and they're searching for trying to do things the way it's supposed to be done. That to me has been like the most rewarding piece of it. Guys coming and wanting to pray at times and stuff like that. Like to me, like that's rewarding because like that's ultimately what my job is, to lead people closer to God, right? Even you, like whoever it may be. So when they come and they do those things, I'm very thankful for that. And it helps me stay on the right track of understanding that I want to learn more. I want to learn more about just life and just things overall. So that's might be the most rewarding.
Coach, what have you learned personally about yourself throughout this preseason?
I'm working on patience. Just continue to be more patient with everyone. If somebody hear me cursing now, I gotta put $10 to give them $10. So I'm busting my butt to do that. Just like, I don't know, I'm learning that, I am who I am, so I'm just learning to be more patient and listen to a lot of people, because like everyone can teach, it doesn't matter who they are, I feel like everyone can teach. So I'm just open to learning from everybody. I'm thankful I get a chance to learn from everybody. I'm just happy, to be honest with you. Like I'm thankful, I'm happy to be here, so like it's a blessing, and I'll never not be thankful. The gratitude that I have for being here is just, I don't know, it's hard to explain, but it's like if you could open a bottle and it's like happiness and success there, and you just want to keep holding it in, and it's kind of like in me every day, so thankful.
Coach, you said before that you've taken a lot from your previous experience in Georgia and elsewhere where you've coached. Now heading into the last, week of training camp and then game week, are there any sort of traditions or ways of, life that they had at Georgia that you're kind of trying to emulate here? Or are there things where you're kind of doing it your own way?
I got my own style of who I am as a person. Like I can't be Kirby Smart, but I'm doing what we did at Georgia. But I can't be him, you know what I'm saying? I wish I could take his brain sometimes. Just from the fact, and it's probably that sound crazy. I wish I could, take his actual brain in his head at times. So then that way I have an opportunity of just learning, knowing as much as he knew football-wise. But we're doing everything they did at Georgia. There's certain little songs that I got that we'll listen to. Got this one little gospel song called Closer. Just Closer to My Dreams it goes, and it's a pretty cool song. It's a nice little melody. I listen to that and get the guys to be able to do that, to just zone out and, okay, let's get ready to go do what it is that we do best. So it's things of that nature, but everything Georgia did, I want to be able to do here. I want to do everything that Coach Smart and those guys taught me when I was there, and I'm going to bring it here because won a national championship. We got a new picture in the back of our room, and it has all the years of the conference championships, and then it has national championships. So, I want to make it. That was something I seen there too, inside their team room. So I guess I was a part of it, and I was like, okay, let's get that here. So, two more questions or a few more.
In recent weeks, have you spoken to any of your past colleagues out of your first game here?
Say that again?
In recent weeks, have you spoken to any of your past colleagues or coaches ahead of your first game here?
Yeah. Coach Union, Prather, down at Georgia, Coach Muschamp all the time. Just like different coaches of that nature, but not really. I got a couple texts when my daughter's birthday was up, but I mean, not really. Like, yeah. Everybody say that whole coaching, oh, this is a family, we all that. That's all bullcrap. I don't listen to that. They just be saying that. Then when you leave, but it's out of sight, out of mind. Not like they want to do that on purpose. It's out of sight, out of mind. But I have spoke to Coach Schumann, spoke to Praith from up there. I spoke to Coach Muschamp all the time. We always talk, always hit him up. So, I mean, just those guys for the most part. All the other ones sometimes feel we still in competition, so they act soft sometimes, so we don't talk all the time.
Coach, this might be one of your secrets, but who do you think is going to surprise the most day one, whether it's a specific player or a specific group of players?
Kyle McCord. I think Colin or Quint might do a good job. What you think?
I agree with you.
Yeah, that's why I'm going to go with those two. It's the safe ones to say. And just go with those guys. There won't be no pressure for them. I'm hoping everybody do. I'm hoping that you guys, as our news, have opportunity of being winners also. Like, I just want to win. You know, so whoever can help us get one more point than the other team, and that's what I hope does the job that he needs to do. So, pretty much it.
You had the first event with the dome completely renovated. How's it looking in there from your perspective?
It looked the same to me. Because, like, when I was in it, I didn't really know what they were changing. So it was like, dang, and then they showed me the picture. And I was like, okay, I can see where they at. I can see where the students will be at now. But, I mean, I'm not about to sit up here and be like, it looked amazing. It looked the same to me. Like, but it's great. I'm happy. I'm happy it's going to be more space. Happy people are being in places where we need to be. Just for fan base wise, student section to be loud enough so then that way they can hear that. We got a couple songs that we gonna have played that everybody get involved in. But it was cool. It looked the same. I mean, it looked the same. It looked the same. I guess it's straight. Anything else?
Fran, Tank Wilson.
Tank.
When you guys got him, what did you like on tape, and what have you seen from him in camp?
Same thing. He's a mature young man. He knows what he wants in life. He said, like, we have a 12 or 24-month plan. And he doesn't mind if he had to do the 24-month plan. But his goal is to get a degree, which he has already, and being able to get a master's degree, and he wants to play in the National Football League, and he wants to continue to get closer in his faith and bust my butt to make sure I do those things. But we got a 12 or 24-month plan. So he got here last December, the end of it, and we'll see if it comes now, and if it doesn't, then we get 12 more months together. So whatever is the best thing for him and his family, that's what we want to make sure we get done.
How are the DT tackles looking in general to you, that group?
They getting better. And Coach E, their coach. They got Coach Robinson, so I mean, they getting better. Those young guys are surprised. Xavier Miles, man, I'm really proud of him. He's doing a good job. Like, he won't be a guy that'll be on scout team all year at all. He's doing a real good job, and he's constantly getting better and better. He's been an O-lineman for so long, but moving into DT, I mean, he's a problem because he's so strong, he's heavy-handed, you know, and he's tough. Like, you know, he's a tough kid. So, I mean, like he's doing a really good job. But all those guys inside doing a good job. You know, I'll just tell you about him, but he's doing a really good job. Elijah, he's doing a good job. His name is the hardest last name to say to win to this. He's doing really good too. So Elijah's doing good, but they're all working hard. You know, Coach E's on those guys and getting to work, and Coach Nick Williams at times when he steps in for Coach E, and he'll run all four guys. You know, run all the down linemen. Nick's doing a great job with the ends and the tackles. So we're very thankful to have Coach Williams. He does a great job.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.
Thanks, Coach.